You know measurement is important, but did you know nearly 1/5 of comms pros don't do anything with the data they collect? It's critical to share your results consistently and often. Don't wait until the end of the year to show the stakeholders and the leadership team the impact that you're making. Today on ICTV, we've got 3 steps to help you get started with sharing your results. Step 1. Understand your audience and set up a cadence for sharing your results with them. Your main audiences should be your internal comms team, stakeholders, and your executive leadership team. Let's go through an example. You're launching new values at your organization, and you've set up a series of campaigns, including stories, videos from the leadership explaining what the values are and why they've chosen them. You've held a town hall, provided materials for your managers to be champions of change, etc. When sharing results with your internal comms team, the goal is to understand how your individual pieces of content and campaigns are performing to continue improving your strategy. Here you want to think about open rates, engagement with content, attendance at the town hall, and qualitative and quantitative data that shows what employees think and how they feel about the values and if they're taking action to implement them. This means that you'll share as much detailed information as possible. Your cadence should be at least monthly to be the most effective. When it comes to stakeholders, let's say you're meeting with your HR people team, who are fundamental in creating the values, and bring the data to talk about how the awareness campaigns are going. You help them connect the work to the larger business outcomes, like retention and employee engagement. Your cadence should be monthly, and they'll want a moderate level of detail specifically on the campaigns you partnered with them on. Finally, when sharing with your executive leadership team, they may want to know first, are the values sticking? Do managers live by them? Do employees actually know what the values are? And more importantly, what ROI of launching new values has there been? Are people engaged? Is retention increasing? Keep the info high level. It's important that you show your value to leadership frequently, so we suggest meeting with them quarterly to report on how things are going. Step 2. Tell the story. The first part of this is visually representing your data the right way, so it's easy for your audience to see the trends and key points. We recommend storytelling with data, which not only has best practices for data visualization, but also helps you with telling the story behind your data. Telling the story isn't just about sharing the data points. You need to provide necessary context, understand your objectives, and share what your audience cares about. For example, if the read rate for a specific article was low, but you can extrapolate that 50% of managers engaged with the content, which led to a stronger cascade to all employees, you need to share that detail. Step 3. Start, stop, continue. It's key to ensure your strategy is working, and a great way to do this continuously is the start, stop, continue method. You look at your data, both quantitative and qualitative, and determine what is missing or what you want to do differently, that's the start. Hone in on what really isn't working, and stop, and determine what is currently working that you should keep doing. That's continue. The key to sharing your results is understanding what your audience will value most and showing your strategic growth. This will help you earn the trust of your stakeholders, your leadership team, and elevate you to the strategic advisor in your organization. If you liked this episode of ICTV, share and subscribe.